Right.
So someone, I won't name names, decided that the game needed infanticide.
Everybody needs infanticide every now and then, my friend.
No, 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 no. That's Fanta, not infanticide. There's a
Oh,
difference. One involves girls in colorful bikinis dancing, singing, and try to sell you sugary carbonated beverages. And the other one involves a guy stomping on the devil's seed of his wife.
right. All right. Here
Slight
we go.
difference.
So like kind of the same thing, right?
Right.
Slight difference.
Okay. Here we go. What's A of M, Ben? I don't hear yet.
Wait,
Wait.
Ben serious? He doesn't know the he's age of Manhattan?
Mortals. Age of Mortals.
Okay.
Maybe.
I
Age
don't
of.
remember any of those.
Oh yeah,
But
Age of Empires and shit like that.
oh yeah.
Never works on the first go.
No, it never does.
But no, that's Age of Mythology.
It's all.
Oh right. Thank you. I did know that. Wait, you never seen the Fanta commercials, Ben?
No, I have not.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, it's a public service.
In this Hangouts, can I change the volume of an individual person? I
No.
have that option. Eh?
It's only on Discord.
Yeah.
There you go, Ben.
All right. So when we last left off, you guys were in the living room, standing around, and a bloody corpse.
Yes.
Again, as you know, of the old lady, the guy left. You guys let him leave, and you have notes from just like bragging, more or less, from the demon as he took over the mother.
I thought we buried her.
Yeah, she's out back. Sorry, you're right.
Okay.
She's right there.
I just don't want us huddled around a bloody stomped woman when the guards come.
I have her blood all over me.
Yeah. I know that we needed a rest. That was the one problem. And I know we don't want to talk to authorities, but I don't know if we're going to have that option. So it's like a lot of us are hurt, and we definitely need that long rest. We don't have it yet. So we could either try to sneak out of town and get to the next town without dying and pray that happens, or we could go to the inn and hope nobody asks any questions. The question, the answer to that would be how heavily this town trades with other towns and how many people they have to talk to others. From what I saw, this isn't like a huge ass metropolis, so I'm comfortable that they shouldn't, be talking. Right now, we
Well,
just have a woman and a dude who just moved away. That shit
there's
happens.
no witness. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit happens back then. If we had the crime scene, then we would be in trouble. That's the type of thing that might spread town.
This place is a trade village, and
Fuck.
rumor is rumor is the main way news gets around. You know.
Oh, we got. Oh no! We have a solution for that. We have the white. Yes, we have the white cloak solution to this house. We're burning this house. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought we did decide. Wait, wait, Baddock. So we are burning down these houses, yes?
So hold on. Your knee-jerk response is to light a beacon?
God damn, you're right. Well, how do we get rid of this evidence? You see, we should just walk away and hopefully no one saw us? I mean, the man at the bathhouse knows that we came here. Ruan, what do you say?
Take out the floorboards and replace them.
Because we have a few days and a bunch of planks, right?
I mean, you guys are strong,
Hmm.
right?
There's firewood, there is fire. Wait, I did not mean to turn French.
To be
There's
fair, this
there's
is a
firewood.
man's house. There's a lot of wood lying around.
That is true, my friend. It certainly would be a shame if someone accidentally knocked over this wood into the fire. Oops.
No, literally, I just wanted to. Okay.
No. I have not knocked the wood into the fire yet. We are still in the house. I am not going to burn it down while we are still in the house.
But I might.
Could we could just clean it up?
I don't think that would go over very smoothly.
I feel like they would burn us.
No. No, they do not.
They are simply afraid to stand up to them. And worse, if we claim to be on the business of white cloaks, then the real white cloaks may come and they will find evidence of the dark friends. And all of our efforts to stop this to stop this village from becoming ash will be rendered useless. No. My plan is to leave this be. We merely tell the bathhouse owner that the man left with his wife and he is not to be followed. Um, After that, I don't know. I feel that if we burn the house down and say that as what happened as he left, then that will be fine. We'll just say that his house was becoming infested with an undesirable subject. The, yeah, you know, those scarecrows. We're not going to speak of the scarecrows.
We should get cleaned up first before we go anywhere else.
Ironically, we have to clean ourselves up before we go to a bathhouse. Dad, I'm sorry, Si. I would think a man of the sea like yourself would know. Well, it's not the most dignified place to bathe, but. And Crimson walks over. Well, he can't, but he walks over to where the horse stables are and like where the water and stuff to clean the horses and wash the horses and whatever it is. It starts to wipe the blood off in the horse's water trough.
Okay, you probably have to do it at the well. I guess there is a horse trough there. I mean, yeah, you can do it in the horse trough. I guess you can't see it right there, but use your imagination.
There should be one there.
Yeah.
Are you gentlemen going to join me, or are you going to stand on the principle?
blood and baby.
What's wrong with being covered in blood?
Blood and the baby.
Hold on, how
Blood
did
and
Ruin
baby.
get covered? You and I
I took
arrived
his-
late.
I took her blood when I told you guys that I can do magic.
And you rolled in it?
No, I just took it and then. Just like, my
Ruin,
hands
are you
was bloody.
Ruin, are you certain that blood is safe for you? I know you normally use normal blood. Will this more evil blood be, I don't know, have some effect on your mind?
Blood is blood.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll go to
Okay.
the well and start getting some water instead of going in with them.
I feel reassured already.
Yeah, you guys are in it like a bathtub. One of you is in each end.
Hold on a second. Sai, you said you assume you're not going into the troll, right? Okay. Can you do me a favor? Roll athletics. I just want to see.
Oh yeah. He's
That doesn't work.
all day.
Nope. I'm going to the trough. So I'm going to the trough.
Okay, so Braddock and Ruin go down to the well, which actually seems to be gigantic in comparison. Starts hauling up the water and washing themselves off. You guys go inside the stall where the looks like a donkey is, and start washing yourself in the trough. Its donkey's like kind of like eyes going wild a little bit and braying a little bit like, what the fuck are you guys doing in my water? Yeah, that seems to be about it. You don't hear, anybody come in or anything like that. No city guards or anything like that. You might have gotten away from it. Wait. What's that? Oh, I don't think he did. It's part of the map, so I'm gonna say that he didn't. So, you guys are all washed up, or as washed up as you can be.
Yeah, I released the donkey and spank him on his, make him go.
Okay, which one?
Which one? There's more than one? Oh, I don't know. South. Wait, south is the ocean, isn't it?
Well, no, you're not. You're landlocked. I'll assume not towards the town.
Right.
Okay, that's all I really need to know.
Yeah, we don't need to really alert the fucking town.
What have you decided to do with the house? Just jet?
Well, Crimson voted for burning it. Sai voted for burning it. Ruin doesn't care, so it's down to Brado.
Am I the tiebreaker? If you want to burn it, by all means.
All right. We could just burn the living room. That'll get rid of the blood and the evidence there.
This actually looks like brick or some sort of rock and mortar kind of house. It's not wood except for the just actually that bedroom looks like it's made of wood, but everything else is stone. We'll say.
Oh, great.
Stone and mortar.
So burning is not going to work.
Yeah.
And Clorox hasn't been invented yet.
Clorox has not been invented yet. However, I mean, you can burn everything except for the walls, realistically.
Okay. We really just need to get that blood off the floor.
Yeah,
and of course, none of us have prestidigitation.
No.
I mean, the guards don't have forensics, so we could just walk away. They'll see blood, but there's nothing to link us except hearsay.
Yeah, the guy in the bathhouse knows we came here. He don't know that we should know why there's blood there.
But what if we kill the bathhouse guy?
Then we are murderers. All right, so Crimson's just going to go and take a torch, and he's just going to light it to the area of the floor where the blood is at. Does anything happen?
I mean, it sputters, and
All right, but the blood doesn't like burn extra or
no.
okay.
It's actually you're having a hard time because there's so much blood that the torch just isn't catching on fire. You're gonna need something a little.
All right, I go grab some straw from the donkey's pen, and I start piling it on top of the parts we want to burn. Has kerosene been invented yet?
No.
Yeah, are people using oil yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna pour some of that on there.
On the hay, and where are you gonna put the hay? Like in the
Oh, the hay's gonna go on top of the crime scene.
How much oil? We'll say there's if you go into the house, in that back room, there's 2 lamps.
All right, bust on both of those bastards.
So you soak the hay in oil. Are you gonna throw it from the door? Like, what's the situation here?
Oh, I wasn't trying to make a Molotov cocktail. I was just literally laying the hay onto the spot, busting the oil on top of the hay, and then dropping the torch on top of all that and getting the fuck out.
Okay. Well, I mean, all right, that's fine. You did put two lamps worth of oil on hay, so
Yeah, it should spark up pretty nice.
Yeah, really.
But yeah, I don't know about Molotov cocktails, although maybe this is where I learned.
Oh, there we go. So anyway, you toss the torch in, and the fucking hay lights up. Lights up pretty quick, like you would expect. But yeah, you get out of there, and I'll put you down here, and then just tell me what you're gonna do next.
Okay, then. What do you say we tell the bathmaster, that the child was lost, and in his grief, he left town, and he does not wish to speak again. Braddock? That also works. Braddock? You had some plans in the past. What do you say?
Well, is she burning with the fire, or did we put her in the ground already?
We put her in the ground.
We should have burned her too.
We can still dig her up and burn her.
Burn it all.
We can dig her up and burn her.
Definitely the cleanest job. I would say that she was lost in childbirth as well. That's pretty common enough.
All right. All right.
Well, we see the guy lighting his house on fire, roasting himself a nice marshmallow before he ducks out of town because he going crazy. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, well, shit. So quick rewind. I didn't drop the fire yet because I was trying to have this conversation before. We dig up the chick, and we toss her on top of the hay, and we burn it all.
You're like the fucking Four Stooges, I swear to God.
Oh, you guys are insane.
Wait, at this point, which one of us is Joe Pesci? Which one of us is Robert De Niro? And which one of us is
I think that's
Ray
hopeful
Liotta?
thinking. I think that's hopeful thinking. I think you're more like a Mary Lowe and Curly. Anyway, you guys are leaving. I'm assuming.
No, we're tossing the chick on the fire,
All right,
and then we're leaving.
toss her on the fire, then throwing the thing on. Yeah, she burns. Takes a little longer. You know, she's pretty wet.
Whoa! That's not our fault. We did not try to turn her on.
From the blood. Oh no, she's just still bleeding. There's not even. You're just like. Yeah, there's not much left from fucking navel on down.
And we wash ourselves off again.
Yeah, okay. So, you know, it starts smoldering, and she starts smoldering. You can hear it start to bubble. Smell the smell of pork, I guess. And, yeah, you guys give me constitution checks, please.
Luckily, DNA evidence does not exist yet.
Jesus Christ, you guys. Okay, so Sai, you're okay, but the rest of you guys smell that sizzling pork smell, and you haven't eaten for quite some time, and getting a real nasty grumble going on in your stomachs. Like it's time to eat.
Good thing I'm vegetarian.
Yeah, Sai's or fucking Ruin's disgusted by the whole thing. Of all the shit that he's pulling, he's disgusted by meat. So yeah, house lights up. Are you guys going to stick around for a while to watch it burn?
No, we're not. I'm not into that.
Back to the bathhouse.
So, shall we go back to the bathhouse? How about we send word that he should meet us at the inn? That way, we can fill our bellies and rest our heads and give him the news. All right. Let us go to the inn and we will send word from there.
Okay. Let's see where the inn is. Blessing is in Camelin. That's in Camelin. Here we go. Oh yeah, you guys need to come too. All right, gentlemen.
Where are we coming in at?
Right here.
Oh, we washed up again before we left. We look great.
Well, it's not. It's not. Yeah. Well.
Oh.
Right. Okay. All right. So we can blame it on that. I was gonna say, you guys aren't 100%. You just washed off in the fucking donkey's trough, so it's not like you fucking went to the dry cleaners or anything. But a lot of the blood you can write off as your own.
No, hell no. We're adventurers, obviously.
Well, I mean, unless somebody asks, I guess.
Yeah, we're adventurers. We adventured. All right. So I just go and I open both doors to the saloon. I walk in with my chest puffed out, step through the doors and say, "Hello, who do I speak to about some beer and a room?" Oh, I just became gigantic.
Yeah.
Oh yes, 4 rooms. We are not weirdos who bunk together. So I'm gonna walk
Um,
right up to the bar.
okay, this guy's just standing there.
I'm gonna say hi to the guy with the stick in his hand.
Okay. Give me a second. I have that right here.
Yow.
Which one? The one. Yeah, I don't. I just looked for barmaids, and all these fucking new ones came up. So.
Excuse me, my lady. Wait, that is not how I speak. Hello.
She's a tall human female named. She says, "Hello there. What can I do for you guys? Welcome to the steading."
The steady. That is a fine name for a fine establishment. My friends and I are hungry and tired. We have also recently completed some business with a bathhouse owner in your town.
Oh
We would,
yeah. Sorry, continue. I didn't
oh,
mean
of
to cut
course,
you
of
off
course.
there.
No, 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 it's fine, it's fine. I, we would like some food. We would love a room. And if possible, if you can send word for him to meet us here so that we can give him a report on the task he sent us on.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Um. Do you want to know what's on the menu?
Oh, yes, very much so.
Okay. We have. Just give me a second here. We have stewed rabbit and whey cheese with a tank of bitter ale for 11 copper. Stewed sausage and wheat biscuits with some perry for 13. And pickled trout and parsnip with the tankard of ale for 10 copper.
I will take. Wait, what was the price? What are the prices again?
11, 13, and 10.
Okay. Crap, I'm gonna have to break a silver.
No, there is no vegetarian menu, unfortunately.
I'm gonna take the stew.
There's two, rabbit or sausage.
Oh, the rabbit.
Okay, that's 11 copper pieces.
You got it.
Ruin, you could eat you could buy, yeah, or cheese and, whey biscuits, and I guess you could order parsnip too if you wanted to. But that'll come to 10 copper. Okay. What do you want to order for food, right? Stewed, stewed, stewed sausage and wheat biscuits. Okay, that's 13 copper. Yeah, Braddock, did you tell me yours already?
I guess I'll just have what he's having. 13 copper's fine.
Okay. So she says, "Go on to find the seat, and we'll be along. We've got some entertainment there, just starting to get together, and welcome." She says.
Thank you. Even before the invention of timepieces, you were all a hipster. Oh, it is. Oh, excuse me. How much are your rooms? Damn, she's gone. I will ask her when she returns to the
This one comes
tables.
out. She goes, "Can I help you, dears?"
Yes. We already have food, and we thank you for your hospitality. Considering your hospitality, can you tell me how much is it for your rooms?
Well, we have, you know, cots for silver.
Oh, is that all you have, a cot?
Yeah, yeah. This is more of a tavern with a bunkhouse added to it. I should have probably mentioned that.
Anyway, you have four separate coats.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yep. And we have some four separate rooms too. The silver is what gets you the room, I should say. The cot you can get for 10 copper, but you're in a room with everybody else.
So a silver piece for a room. Fine, that
Yes.
is fair to me. Is
Okay.
everyone else okay with this? Is Braddock, are you okay?
Well, I could complain, but I won't.
Are you short? I whispered to Braddock. Are you short on the silver, my friend?
How much
Uh,
was it?
one silver for a room.
Now, what do you think I am? Some kind of beggar?
I don't think you're a beggar. I'm just asking. I know that you have to send my bills for people housing. So
I
don't
could
be.
pay my own way. Thank you very much.
Okay. I was even trying not to embarrass him. All right.
All right. Uh, so she comes back out with all your food, sets it all down. She said, "Oh, it's nice to hear you guys are staying with us, and everybody got a room. Is that right?"
Is correct.
Okay. She says, "Well, enjoy your stay, and how long do you guys think you'll be here?"
Um. Yes. How long will it take for us to heal back up?
Uh, along with Braddock's ability, we'll say probably 2 days.
All right. Well, that's a longer stay.
Oh, that's great. Do you want to pay for your second day now, or do you want to wait and pay for it tomorrow?
I'll, I'll pay now.
Okay. So she'll take all your guys' money.
No, she'll take two silver.
Yeah. Right. Okay. She apologizes. Haha, little barmaid humor. And she collects it up and she says, "Well, have a good night." And moves out to start talking to other customers. She says, "You're lucky tonight. Uh, um, we have entertainers in.
Oh,
Andy Ludra."
that sounds delightful.
Well, thank you very much. The owner there, Golda, behind the bar, is an ex-adventurer herself. This is her pride and joy.
Ah, she has very much to be proudful of. Did they already send word to the bathhouse guy?
Uh, she says no. We haven't sent yet. Is there something else you'd like to add?
Just tell him to come here as quickly as he can.
Okay, no problem. And she goes back in.
All right, I'm going to use my kitty cat speed to run outside real quick and tell one of the guards about the fire so that we didn't just literally leave a building burning on fire
Okay.
and then come in and eat food.
Yes, like cold-blooded, fucking unemotional, whatever it is. Right. Okay.
So,
smoke.
so I'm going to go out there and tell the guard, and then I come back probably 5 minutes later.
Okay. So he's like, okay, fantastic. And he looks over, he says, oh my God, you're right. And kind of you hear a bell ring and he runs off.
I'm sorry, Mike. I keep thinking about, since I've been studying so much Shadowrun, little shit like this will get you fucking killed. So I keep remembering it.
Like what? Sorry,
Little shit like leaving evidence at a crime scene will have you'll have the police on your ass, and the police can kill you in that game.
Yeah. Okay.
With you too? Like in real life there?
Yeah, exactly. There's no, it's cool. There's no us just see like here. This is D&D, and medieval times, so we literally just walk in suits of armor with fucking swords and shit, and everybody's cool with it.
So this is going to be the guy. I don't think I had a token for him before.
Yeah, he doesn't matter. I think it was just some dude who was stuck on the map.
Golda, G. Let me just bring her up. Golda, Golda.
Oh, Master Rita, I'm going to defeat the Power Rangers for you.
Golda.
Oh God, Lord said. Yeah, they got married. Yeah, two evil people that wanted to take over the world got married and then lost all of her goals.
Jesus Christ. So he says, so what did you find out? I saw some commotion going on down there by, what was that guy's name?
His name was Burns. Oh shit, that's funny.
This guy's name was Ruiz. That guy's name was Burns, was it really?
Yeah, it was like, yeah, you said it was something Burns.
Yeah.
I know this because I kept on wanting to make Mr. Burns and Smithers jokes.
Okay, so he comes up and he says, so what did you find out about Burnsley? I saw that there was some commotion going on down towards his part of town. You guys know what that's all about?
Yes.
Bricio.
Yes.
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 Right.
His child was lost, and his wife along with it.
Oh no.
Your friend, yes, it was very tragic. Your friend, he burned the body, he blamed himself, and he ran away from Tom.
From where? Tom.
From Tom.
Who's Tom?
Tom.
Tom.
Here.
Oh. I was ran away from here. Says that's oh my god, that's horrible.
Stop punching.
So what?
Wait,
So, um, he says, "Oh my god, that's horrible," and he just ran off into the woods.
he said it was all his fault. Apparently, they were trying for a long time to conceive, and they were not able to. But he said he was so happy and then so devastated when his wife and child were both lost. He could no longer look at the faces in his town and try to explain his loss, so that he ran. He will not return. Unfortunately, you will need to turn to others for your wood. I am sorry for your loss.
He says, "Oh my god, this is incredible." Okay, well, no, that's okay. I mean, it's not your guys' fault. Oh wow, Oh wow. Okay. Um, well, I guess I guess I get to tell you guys what I know about the castle, and then he goes on to explain it's like you know there's a big tree that's been hit by lightning and grows into a Y, and beyond that is a large boulder that has uh, the shape of a nose, and he calls it Nose Rock, and he just gives you some kind of weird landmark instructions on where the castle is supposed to be. But I mean, it's pretty easy to figure out as long as you can see these uh, landmarks.
So we got a wide tree, a nose rock, and something else.
Across the river, across the stream, um, and into the heart of the forest, I guess, is the way it ends.
So over the river and through the woods, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm stealing it. Okay, so the two people over here in the corner on the left start jacking some tunes. I think one of them sings and the other one's playing a drum. The dwarf guy down in the bottom.
I think this is the first time we haven't had any performers.
Drums? Are we saying drums?
Drums, not drums. Yes. That's what you hear. You haven't heard any what? You haven't had any performers yet?
Yeah, I think this is the first time in a while we haven't had a performer amongst our group when we went to an inn.
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
like Landlord would always perform, Enzo performed.
Yeah.
We had performers before. We've always had somebody who could perform.
So you've got the dwarf down at the bottom. He's got silver hair that looks like it's just like crazy, all messed up. Blue eyes and a pointy, sharp nose. He's got kind of some pretentious, expensive-looking clothing and a real interesting-looking scale cloak. And he's the dwarf, like I said before. The female is a halfling. Narrow face, cropped brown hair, and light brown eyes. She's got more toned down clothes. And some sort of fancy red amulet. She's kind of looking you guys over.
When she's done performing, I would like to invite her to the table with us. Both of them. I'm not just hitting on the halfling girl.
Okay, so they're up there. They're digging their little do, and He goes into a drum solo. And so she, she's not singing just yet. It looks like she's also doing. She's got juggling balls and stuff. But she comes over and talks to you guys.
Hello.
Hi.
I enjoyed your performance.
Thank you.
What is your name?
My name is Andigo. What's yours?
Andigo. My name is Crimson Glow, First Strider, Zone Chaser, Shamed Softpaw.
I hit my head on the table.
Oh wow, that's
Wait, I don't know if any of you guys noticed the slight difference there.
Probably not. I didn't.
Okay.
It's just getting longer every time. You know this. It's nothing new.
Okay. This is the first time I actually added a name officially to it.
I didn't notice that.
Yes, I added First Strider to his name because we're striding by a hair's breadth between life and death, and because I accidentally answered the furball 3 times.
Okay. All right. That's good. Giving yourself nicknames. Awesome.
Yeah, my name's just going to keep getting longer and more ridiculous.
No, she has 3 fancy glass balls. She keeps rolling it around in her hands. Anyway.
Oh, God.
She says, you guys look like you've been through the ringer.
We have quite a few adventures. This world has so much to offer, so much to learn. But I believe you know that yourself. I do not think you are merely an entertainer. I'm sure you have been in a scrap yourself, yes?
Well, it's funny you should mention that. And she kind of pulls up and sits down in the chair. And she says, as a matter of fact, I am looking for a group of adventurers to maybe hire to help me out. It's just such an issue.
Oh, are you looking for a group of 4 adventurers to satisfy you?
Well, in a certain sense of the word, yes.
How may we be of assistance?
Well, the reason I'm going from inn to inn playing for my fucking supper is because my family was killed and my husband, more importantly, by this brutal murderer named Anigit the Mad.
Onigat the Mud.
Annagit. She says, I think he's a channeler, she says under her breath.
I see. I can say why you've had some difficulty finding people to assist you with such things. What would you like done with this Anigat? Do you wish him to be brought to justice, or do you wish him to die quietly where no one hears from him again?
She kind of looks around, and she leans in close to you, and she says, kill him.
Although I have no qualms about helping a young lady receive justice, Braddock, you are the man for negotiations and you are the keeper of a financial ledger. I'm sorry, in plain words, Braddock, you're the money man. Talk money.
said he'll be right back, but
Oh, fuck. Damn.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I hold up a hand. I hold up a hand aside. Wait a second. Wait for Rada to come back. We don't want to agree to anything and not get paid properly. I mean, okay.
That's not the way to drop a deuce.
Yeah. I shrug my shoulders and said, "You're right. Carry on." Oh, carry on, sir.
Dude.
what you eating there?
From the mic a little.
Oh, potato chips. Sorry.
What are you saying, Sai? Okay. She says, I come from a village named, let me see if I can fucking read this name of this village. Brighton in Altara to the south. And I was in the woods and we come from that small village, and he was part of the village. And then he started going a little wonky and acting real strange. And then eventually he snapped and killed my family and a lot of other people in the village. So he's on the run now, and I'm trying to find adventurers or somebody to help us get revenge. I have a little bit of money that the villagers gathered, and I'm looking for help.
Admittedly, the course sounds just, but our money man has just returned. Braddock, this woman's story is her family was killed by a man who calls himself Anigat the Mad. Excuse me.
Anakin the Mad. Everybody else calls him the Mad. He just calls himself Anakin.
I believe he recently earned the title of the Mad. You know, like I earned my name, Crimson Claw. At any rate,
Go ahead.
Mr. the Mad is, and I whisper, perhaps a channeler. So, she has not just told us the price she can offer, but I know you are the one who keeps the ledger of our accounts. So, I wanted you to have a say in whether or not we can afford to take this mission.
All right, where's she at?
She is sitting right next to you. I know she is short, but this is no time for short jokes.
Can barely see you down there.
You are staring down her shirt. Her eyes are up here.
Yeah, looking at your dick. She blushes.
All right.
Says, that's a mighty big codpiece you got there, big fella. She gives her a little rap with her knuckles. Tap, tap.
Oh, he's a holy man.
Oh, is he?
Don't you go reaching where you don't belong now. I'm happily married, thank you very much.
No, Bathhouse guy's gone. Sorry.
Now, just what are you offering as a word to go after this Anigid the Mad?
We have collected together 10 gold pieces and 23
10 whole
silver.
gold.
Yes, that's everything we could muster after the attack.
Where did this attack take place?
Probably about 2 months ago.
So he's had trouble fighting
Sorry,
eventually.
yeah, 2 months ago. 1 month ago. I apologize. 1 month.
So this happened a month ago. Do you have any idea where he's at now?
No. Maybe he's still in the woods. I don't really know. He's mad, like I said, so who knows where he's going to go.
All right, honey, look. If you want us to go on a wild goose chase for someone who disappeared over a month ago, we're going to need at least half up front to foot the travel expense.
She's kind of looks down and purses her lips closed, sort of a thing. And you can see her eyes darting back and forth like she's thinking about it. Roll me a persuasion check, please.
You've got to be kidding me.
I mean, I don't know you guys yet, so and if you don't succeed, then that leaves me out of luck. So I guess you guys would have to prove it, and there's a bounty on his head, is what I guess I'm telling you.
Okay. How about this? As it stands, we were supposed to go and find some castle and reunite people with some knockety mock about true love.
Oh yeah, I've heard that story.
So after we succeed in that, proving ourselves to be trustworthy, will you then give us half up front so that we can go and stop this Mr. the Mad?
Now, hold on now. Well, that's a good train of thought. You say he's in the woods? Which woods?
The ones down by my village in Altara.
And where's this castle at? Remind me.
Is it New
Braddock's
Brigham?
looking at the other guys.
The castle's north, right?
Yes. No, well,
So-
the castle's close to the village you're in right now. You guys are in New Brigham, which is just above Camelin and Andor.
Mm-hmm. So we're not necessarily having to go the opposite direction, but we probably should do the castle first, or else it's going to be way out of the way.
Well, you could always come back and do it. The castle's not really going anywhere.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
I don't even remember why you were going to the castle now in the first place. Was it just a rumor that you were tracking it down? Oh, for money, right?
It was a rumor for ages ago.
Right. Okay.
Not even a
And-
guarantee of money.
And our special guest star teammate believes there's connected to somebody he loves. But he's crazy, so who knows?
True enough. So, just as you guys are sitting around and talking to the halfling, and she says to that question, fucking Crimson, she says, well, when you guys come back from this castle or whatever, we'll talk then, but if somebody else comes first, I'm going to have to pick them, you know?
I understand.
I hope you understand. Okay, good. Words right out of my mouth. She says, okay, I got to go back.
Oh, the dwarf. Is he part of you? Is he from your village as well?
She kind of mumbles something and doesn't really reply.
Wait, I was going to ask her about the jewel between her chest.
She's up there juggling. So, persuasion. Oh, yes. Okay. So, the barmaid comes over. It's getting a little bit later. Like, you guys.
Wait, did she ever bring us some food?
Yeah. She brought you the food while those guys were playing in the first place.
Okay.
And she comes back and she says, can I get you guys a drink? And it's probably like just at like 5 o'clock-ish, I guess.
All right.
Early evening. Oh, well, you can drink wherever you want.
You have your eyes on a guy, or do you not say? Oh, I did not see any lady adventurers in here. Oh, you wish to talk to the owner. You aim high, sir. I heard about a tournament. I wish to find out more about that. I will go talk to these drunk men here.
So the barmaid says, "Did you guys just before you?" All right. Well, sorry. I apologize. Go ahead.
That's fine. Excuse me, drunkards. How are you today?
Oh, one of them chokes on the beer. He says, what are you there, creature?"
I am a monk.
There's more slurring going on.
I am a monk, formerly of the Soft Pole clan.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I am an adventurer. And his tail just wags, confused, like he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I just sit right next to him.
Okay. Well, all right. They're pretty drunk. They look like terrible regulars. And they're like,
I overheard you boys talking about a tournament. What is it? What is this tournament?
well, I mean, just before they say much, they both down their drinks. Which is, there's not a lot left, but looks like they're trying to get rid of them in a hurry. And one of them looks at you, the guy up above you. He says, "Well, I mean, maybe you could jog our memory a little," and kind of rattles the cup a little bit. Gives you one eyebrow up.
I hand the barmaid a couple of copper for the cheapest shit she has.
She says, "Coming right up," and
I do a little thing for her to put some extra water in it.
she just kind of smiles and shakes her head and goes back over and gives the beers out and ales, I guess.
How much do I owe her?
It's 10 copper.
All right. I will give her 15.
Oh, she says, "Oh, thank you very much." Slides it off the bar and looks you over a little bit and walks over here by side.
So tell me about this tournament.
Well, I mean, what was it? Altara? No, it wasn't Altara. It was Gildon and Amadicia. Gildon and Amadicia signed some sort of fucking treaty, and they're having a fucking celebration. So they're gonna have a tournament. They're gonna have a bunch of teams fighting, and whoever comes out on top wins.
Did you say a bunch of teams?
Well, it depends. There's teams and there's individual, I guess, and then there's like the grand thing where everybody competes. It's all very. And you see him kind of go green a little bit and start swallowing a lot.
I get up out of my chair and I sit over here behind him. So, are these sporting tournaments or gladiatorial to the death tournaments?
No, it's all blunted weapons and stuff. Nothing's to the death.
Oh, okay. Do you happen to know the prize values?
I think it's I think it's Jesus, I don't remember. Let me see.
No, it's 500. For
Yeah.
yeah.
So he tells you something like it's 1,000 for fucking the team, and it's like 100,000 for fucking something. He just starts to trail off bullshit.
All right, cool.
Clearly doesn't know, but you notice that there's like a sign over here on the thing with kind of the rest of the information on it that you need to know.
All right, I read that while Sai talks to the bartender, and I run back gleefully and tell Braddock what I just found out.
Okay, so you grab the thing. Female dwarfs kind of gets out of your way as you snatch up the sign and run away, and she just kind of sits back down. Sigh. She's well. Say that again. Well, I mean, you've pretty much got ale, grog, wine, a couple different kinds of wine, mead, and various harder liquors like whiskey and a couple of other things like vodka and brandy. She says, "Oh, thank you. I take a lot of. I shouldn't speak with such a deep voice with her, but she says I take a lot of pride in what I do, and this is really my heart and soul." Used to be, yep. Used to be. Took a pretty bad knee injury, so I'm not, not able to do it anymore. Well, I mean, it depends what you're looking for. You want to get fucking. You want to forget? Oh, I can't be drinking on duty. This is, off hours maybe, but not during the rush hour. Possible. Oh yeah. That's that rumor's been floating around a little bit. So I've heard it ever since I was here. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess if you're into that sort of thing, I mean, it is intriguing, yes, but you know, I try not to think about that too much. And I own a bar now, and it's not something I like to dwell on, you know. Uh, not really that any that we know. They called for the hunt for the horn there in Ilion, so haven't seen a lot of adventures around. You most are down there, I would imagine. Um, so it's been pretty dead adventure wise. You guys are some of the first I've seen. Well, yeah, I mean, people want glory. So, they'll run around in the dark for a little while, call themselves adventurers, and fucking go on home with lots of stories to tell. And that'll be it. Nobody will find shit. They haven't found it for 1,000 years. I don't know. I don't know why they think they're going to find it now, but who knows? I mean, it's probably where you least expect it. I don't know. I mean, people have been looking for it for a while, but nobody's ever found it. It's kind of a legend. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So it comes to 5 copper. Okay. And you guys, I guess all of you guys are not in great condition. So there's a little limping going on and that sort of thing. So a little bit of bleeding and stuff like that, but you're patched up at least. Um, so yes, Ruin, did you take that alcohol and go to your room?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Braddock, I'm telling you, I think we might be able to win this tournament. Looks a low for all the prize money. Guess you're awfully close to that plate armor you've been eyeing.
Well, you're just gonna have to forgive me if I don't believe that there's 100,000 gold in it for us.
No, not 100,000. No. Plate armor is 1,500. And granted, this is not 1,500, but I believe it says 300 each. I mean, and it's supposed to be a blunted weapon, so you don't even get to, have to kill anyone.
Hmm. Well, how far out of our way is that?
That's a good question, and we do not have a date. It says the town is in Caledon. I don't know who to ask. It does not say anything about promoters. I guess we have to get to Gillidan to find out. It's
Wait, no, it's on the thing.
okay.
You put it
Oh,
down and fold it up and put it to the side for a moment. Continue talking. You can
yeah.
look at it again in a second.
Oh, it says right here in the town of Jahona.
Well, hold on. Ain't that on the other side of the island?
I did not check them up. Is it?
I'm pretty sure that's just about on the other side of the island.
God damn it. We can't ever just sit down in one small area and make money. We always have to go all the way here or all the way there. Why can't anyone just sit back in a nice, neat little place where we can walk in a straight direction and make money? Oh, I suppose the life of an adventurer is the life of a globe hopper.
Entrance fees are up. There's also side bets that go on. So, just like anything else, you can bet on yourself or bet on another party or whatever you want to do.
I don't even have the 4 gold pieces to get into that. Alright, so here's my suggestion. We go and bag this Anigit fellow and get that 10 gold off the bounty.
Makes sense? Well, that is a good thing to do. True loss, the true love thing, I suppose the hidden castle is not a walking castle. Besides, we may like it for our small in stature little friend to join us before we go and miss his true love in the true love castle. Besides, how dangerous could a man named Anigot the Mad be?
Well, I suppose we'll find out.
Bum, bum, bum.
Besides, I whisper to Braddock, do you think that we could set this up if we do defeat, when we do defeat Anigot the Mad? Do you think we can set it up so it looks like we are in fact following the instructions of the White Cloaks? Or do you think that it's not worth it?
Well, if he's a channeler, and we find physical proof that we just begged the channeler on top, then we've got another bounty in it for us.
So, we need to make sure we have some evidence of his trickery, and hopefully, as long as it does not involve getting a town burned to ash, we can kill two birds with one bush.
Well, that's what it sounds like.
Okay. Okay, gentlemen. Let us get some rest for tonight, and then we will rest again the next night. We will go for Anagata Mad, and we will kill two birds with one bush. All right, so we're gonna go to sleep for tonight, right?
Okay.
All right.
You want to do healing touch?
Oh yeah.
Feel good.
Touch me, say that you love me.
I was
Please
thinking,
no.
when I think about you, I touch myself.
Oh no, that's even worse. You brought Darren.
Did you use that all right? Did you use that already, Braddock?
Did I use what now?
Healing touch or lay on hands or whatever you got?
Oh, I did, but I do technically have a slot. I think I can cure minor wounds. Only once, though.
We can just make it 3 days so he can just touch us and then we can get on Anigot.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Whatever you guys want. So it's 3 days. You get that's another silver for the rooms, and say a total of 50 copper pieces for meals and whatnot, and call it even. So a silver 50.
15 or 50?
50.
How much should we eat? Fuck.
Well, you got three days worth of meals.
All right.
Is the conversion 100 to 1? Copper to silver?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. At least now I'm not sitting around with like 80 copper in my pocket.
Now I'm sitting with 70 copper in my pocket.
Well, we'll assume that you guys have enough money pouches, coin purses and shit like that. However, like I said, you got to figure out what you're doing because you can't be carrying around like 100 gold pieces and or whatever the case may be.
Well, do you have something like banks or money traders or somebody that can trade us something that we can carry?
Yeah, we'll figure something out. That there shouldn't be a problem. Did you guys already do that, or was that the last game?
That was the last game.
Oh, okay. Yes, yeah. There's definitely going to be money changers, and that kind of shit. So, a couple of days has passed. It is now May 16th. You guys have been here resting. The halfling and dwarf over here have been playing. Not too bad. She's pretty talented with the juggling, and she sings pretty well. She sings pretty well. Everybody gets their hit points back. And oh yeah, can everybody tell me what they got for level 3? What they chose?
Oh yeah, sure. I chose Kensei Monk. Kensei Monk allows me to choose a type of weapon that would normally be a martial weapon and have it count as a monk weapon. So eventually it'll grow with, my monk dice and everything. Um, so I chose a long sword and a longbow, which is why I'm able to use those things. Uh, During this first level, what it grants me is if during my attack action I just use an unarmed attack, I can hold up my what do you call it, Kensei weapon and add 2 to my AC.
So,
And I don't remember if I get this yet. At some point, I can add a D4 to any of my long range shots, but I don't know if I get that at level 3 or not. I gotta look at that. But yeah, I'm able to use any long sword or longbow now as a monk weapon.
okay. I think Zen just went from doing 0 or -1 damage to not having to worry about that shit anymore.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I did. Yeah, so I get that thing. You can use a bonus action on your turn to make your ranged attacks with a Kensei weapon more deadly. When you do so, any target you hit with a ranged attack using a Kensei weapon takes an extra D4 damage of a weapon's type. You retain this benefit until the end of a current turn. And I gain the calligraphy, which you already seen me use.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So we know that Sai is a battle master. Sai, tell us about Battle Master. I know you have menacing attack. Okay, precision is nice.
Yeah. Wow, that's good. Precision attack.
Oh, you don't love them anymore. You still need to have them because you're not always going to have the convenience of being a distance fighter. Okay.
Okay.
Is there a difference? Are scimitars light? Okay. All right, then. Are you a vengeance paladin?
Yes, sir.
All right, tell us about vengeance paladin because I don't know anything about them.
Well, really, all I get to do is use Vow of Enmity as a bonus action, and that uses a channel divinity. And then I have advantage against that creature for a full minute until the guy's.
You have a spell. You have a badass spell.
What spell?
You have Hunter's Mark.
Oh, yes, I do. But they're both bonus actions, so I can really Macho Man point at somebody.
Yeah.
2 turns in a row.
Yeah.
Back up.
So
Like you or fight me.
Abjure enemy is fear.
I guess I would never use it though, but I technically have it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not a fear. It means that guy can't fight anybody else but him, or he has disadvantage on whatever the fuck he does. It's basically the main taunt in the entire system, if you wanted to use it like that. But basically, it's just like, you, me, let's go, bitch.
At the same time, I have this anyways.
Yeah, I never got a chance to use it as Onyxius, but it sounds awesome, and I was going to use it one day against a boss. But you also get command, and
that's the same thing.
Maybe you're right.
I don't think abjure enemy is the same thing. It doesn't read like that, but yes, I know what one you're talking about, and that is
Okay, I'm talking about something different then.
Yeah.
And you also get command, don't you?
I don't
Ben?
know. fun.
I believe you get command. I'm certain that you get command. And command is blah blah blah. Yeah, you get command.
Command the spell command.
No, I'm sorry. Oh, you get Bane and Hunter's Mark.
Bane, yeah, that's right.
Bane
Okay, I
is
just wanted to know.
great.
We don't have to go through everything. I just wanted to get an idea of.
Oh, and we don't know shit about ruins because this is brand new.
Yeah, you guys really. I mean, like I said, in the back of your minds, you guys know eventually he's going to go mad, just like this Agio guy or whatever the fuck his name was, and all male channelers. They eventually go crazy and kill everybody around them. If you guys look at your map, I think it might be on here. You see where Tarvalin is to the north and about like a 3/4 of the way up the map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to the left of that giant mountain, the most powerful channeler kind of in the world at that point went crazy and killed his family and thousands of his friends. Was brought back to lucidity for a moment, and then with all his power, killed himself and drew that mountain up out of the ground. So that's a testament or kind of a reminder of what happens when these people go crazy. So anyway, that could be ruin.
Wonderful.
Yes,
That's reassuring.
Yeah. That's it. So yeah, you guys see there's some of these guys have left. You guys, this guy's name is Charter. This guy's name is Estald. They're the rummies and they're around often.
I'm not writing their names down.
No, you don't have to. And then yeah, you get the two entertainers. This dwarf.
Wait, what was her name again?
Which one?
Her name. She didn't introduce her friend, the dwarf.
Indigo and Aluder.
All right.
Alulder. Andigo.
Indigo.
And Alluldr.
A looter.
That's the dwarf.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's go tell him. We need 10 gold. And this is where our adventure ends. This is where our adventure ends. I don't care about that. I mean, I care, but this is at least worth dying for. Wait.
Okay.
It's worth dying for 10 gold.
Oh, no. It's not worth dying for 10 gold, but at least dying against somebody who has a name.
That's a good point.
I mean, I'd rather die against somebody who has a name than orc number 7.
Or flying snakes.
And gravity. Gravity.
Yeah, okay. So they're like,
Wait,
okay,
don't make me be a creep. I'm trying to talk to her. She's like walking away from me.
She was going to.
Okay. We will help you avenge your family, and this Anigot, the mad, will fall. He will pay for these crimes, and your loved ones shall be avenged.
Oh, thank you.
But can you give us some starting clues, some direction? Also, does he have followers?
Well, he didn't when we saw him last. I guess it's possible that he does. I'll show you on the map where exactly she was talking about.
All right. Need to scroll out. All right. Let me zoom out even. There we go. Okay.
Okay. So Brighton is this one right here,
Mhm.
right there, and you guys are all the way up in Camelin.
So we got some
A little
traveling.
bit. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. You've done worse. Yeah, I mean, you guys can see the ways. You can jump it down the river. You can take the road and get off at other places. You can go all the way back to Shine and then take that road to the west. Whatever you want to do.
All right. Well, first, Darren. First, Sai. Um. Okay. By the way, my lady, do you know how good the blacksmith of this town is?
Oh, yeah, he's quite good. As far as I know, people keep going to him.
Okay. We will get started, but first we must stoke up.
Oh, okay. Is that what adventurers do? Is that what you guys do? You stock
As
up?
if you don't know.
Yeah, she's.
Tell me about that. Tell me about
I,
that jewelry around your neck
I
and that
apologize.
beautiful cape around your friend Alua's neck.
Oh, and she kind of shyly looks down at her cleavage.
Come on, come now. A beautiful jewel for a beautiful jeweler such as yourself. It must have a story.
She looks down and starts crying and slowly unbuttons her shirt. Anyway, sorry. That was a Fame reference.
Okay.
It was in Fame.
Fame. A movie that came out when Mike and I were
No,
6.
this was the TV series. I believe it was the series.
Okay, still, we were 8. Fame.
F-A-M-E.
Mike. What? We were 8?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
What the hell?
All right. But no, I do want to hear the story about the jewel and his cape.
Okay, sorry, I'm looking for the blacksmith, but I'll be damned if I. Oh, never mind. I apologize. Okay, the cape. The cape looks like red scales, and he kind of puts it on. He's like preening with it, sort of, showing it off. He says, "This is dragon scales, red dragon scales." He kind of runs his hand over it again, like he's, pretty proud of it. She just kind of looks at him and rolls her eyes. She says, "Yes, this was my ancestors. It's been passed down by the Orkison clan for generations. My great-great-grandfather, Flint Borkinson, killed the last dragon and made this cloak."
I remember hearing something about that, about the legends of Enso and Ranla. I know they fought some dragons in history's time.
Yeah, that would have been right around the time, I think. Those guys killed a couple dragons, but like my grandfather killed the last one.
Wait a minute. Was your grandfather and I try to say this without the insult. Your grandfather was not a gully dwarf, was he?
Well, no, God, no.
Because the legends speak of gully dwarfs. Ruan, you know what I'm talking about, yes?
No.
You don't
Filthy
remember the
fucking
story of Enso and the gully dwarfs?
I know what a gully dwarf is. He says they're filthy rats. There's no reason for them to even be alive, fucking gully dwarves. He says, "You better watch yourself there, furball." And
No. I am not furball. I am first strider. Crimson Cloak, first strider, Zone Chaser, Shame Softpaw.
Says, I don't care what you are. Fucking don't call me a golly dwarf. That's a high insult.
I was not able. I apologize. I did not mean to intimate that you were any relation to Gully dwarfs. Have you
Well, I
ever?
think he just kind of erupts into his beard. It kind of, you know, pouts a little
So,
bit.
are you the eldest son or the bravest son?
He kind of looks at you and says, well, not the eldest.
So you're the bravest. You earned this cape.
I earned what?
You earned this cloak.
Well, yeah, I mean, on account of everyone in my family's dead, thanks to this fucking channeling crazy psychopath to ungood
Oh,
kill him. I
oh,
have to avenge my family.
yes, and eventually you will. Wait, are you volunteering to join us?
Well, I mean, we gotta lead you guys to the village, and you know, I'm not a real young dwarf anymore, so I have this back thing. So I mean, I'll see how I feel once I get there, but I can't I don't want to promise anything, you know. He just kind of looks real evasive and looking down and around and anywhere but at you guys.
When the time comes, your bravery will shine through.
He kind of says, "Yeah, yeah, that's right," and he kind of give me a performance check, please.
What? I was serious. Okay, I wasn't.
Well, you just gotta see
No,
if
no,
you
no.
guys are.
You're right. You're right. I was totally blowing smoke up his ass. Performance. I don't think I have performance deception, or I don't think I have any of those things, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Uh, so he's like, he just kind of grumbles again into his beard. Um, and he looks unchanged.
And my lady, when will you be ready to go?
Well, we can leave any time, really.
Let's
When
go
is
to this.
convenient?
Let me take my friend to this blacksmith first, and we will catch up with you.
Oh, okay. We'll be here. We'll just get our stuff packed up and we'll be waiting.
I don't think he bought it.
What tipped you off?
Well, he smelled like a pussy when I first talked to him, and he smelled even more like a pussy after my words and encouragement.
Wait, so he smelled like you?
No, 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 no. I am a pussy cat, and there's a difference. He smells like vagina, but not in a sexual way, but in a lack of testicle way. I know I get this one right.
I'm just yanking your tail, Furball. Never
Oh, good.
change.
Good, good, good. I know I got that one right. I may have messed up the one with the killing two birds with three bushes, but this I knew I was correct on. Okay,
Bushels, not bush.
right. Killing one bird with two bushels. Alright, sir. We must get to this blacksmith. And remember, a copper saved is a copper burned. Let's go.
Okay, just give me one moment.
Oh shit! Wait, please don't tell me that Si's learning how to say get sayings off of Crimson, because that's even worse than Crimson's running saying things badly. Oh god, there's gonna be two of us. Oh man.
This was probably at the last place, but it can double up as this
Yeah,
place.
we don't. I mean, dude, you're allowed to reuse resources. That guy's literally already a blacksmith.
Yeah.
That's his job.
Oh, hi there. How are you guys? Of course, of course. Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, I do my best. False modesty and all that shit. Okay, let me just have a look at those, please, if you wouldn't mind. He just takes them and looks them over, with a keen eye. He's not going to be taken. Um, he says, "Well, yeah, I think we can make that trade." He says, "I just happen to have two scimitars in the back. Just give me one moment, please." Is there anything else that you're interested in? Oh, what are you thinking, guys?
I'll just take 20 arrows.
20 arrows, okay. I have some pretty special arrows made to do more damage when you hit. Sure. They're not going to be cheap, that's for sure. I got this very nice lance. These are all my special things, He says the arrows were supposedly, when they came in, the guy said they were created by a goddess of war or most loyal warlord. I don't know how true that is, how people kind of put stories on shit, but that's what they said. This lance, apparently every time you hit with it, it sprays a bunch of, like, I don't know, it's weird, images of blood, I guess you could say. But they're not real. It's really kind of strange. Some say it has to do with the one power. I don't know. I mean, I don't dabble in that kind of shit.
How much does it cost?
Well, I mean, these are going to be pretty expensive, The arrows you're looking at 10 gold a piece.
Wait, per arrow?
Well, wait, no, I think 5 gold a piece per arrow. Yes.
Okay.
No, sorry, per these special arrows, not the regular arrows.
Right.
Weapon, the lance is going to be like probably 200 gold. There's a light crossbow. He says, now this one's really old. Looks like it's in really good shape from what you can see, but it's really worn. It's got a lot of character. He says, this one was taken from the hoard of a dragon. The dragon Zumisu, sorry. And we've got this. And he pulls out this big trident. This one also claims to have been the property of a forgotten god. But I don't know. Like I said, they're all fucking. These ones are real nice, though. Anyway, this one will probably run you like at least 500 as well.
Okay, I will pay you 1 gold for 20 arrows. I guess I'm not quite ready. I'm not quite financially stable enough to purchase the other things.
Not a problem. No,
Well,
I understand.
what the hell
Just
happened, guys? Whoa, huh?
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, hello. How are you?
oh wow.
Oh, where the hell am I?
You are in a blacksmith. We are about to go and defeat a mad person.
Uh, the last thing I remember is like I gave him a gem and then suddenly I got transported to this other place.
Like, well, what are you guys?
Yeah. I remember the last time you led us to the gym and then you had to run. I just walk outside with Chad and explain the current situation to him before he starts yapping in front of his blacksmith. And Chadwick is ironically larger than me now. That's funny.
Yeah, it's all kind of crazy. It's like some sort of crazy psychedelic universe where nothing matters.
This is a
fucking
this is a Willy Wonka shit here.
yeah. Who's still bald? Yeah, there's
Is
two
Chad
of them
still
now.
bald?
Oh,
Yeah, there's two of them now.
two.
Walls are melting. So, does anybody else want anything from the blacksmith,
All good.
Chadwick?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
All right. Chad, IOC. We are about to start a thing where we're going after a guy named Anaget the Mad. It's going to be 10 gold apiece as far as the reward's concerned, and words English. He killed a whole bunch of people's families. We're going to beat him up, take what he has, burn him, and then tell the White Cloaks we did a good job and get paid from them too.
It
Alright,
might
sounds
be
good.
10 gold total.
I thought it said 10. Wait, oh, never mind. I can't even ask because he's going to get a drink. Oh, it's 10 total. Okay, well, yeah. That is what it is. We also found out about a tournament where we can actually make a good amount of money, like 300, 500, whatever gold it is. Who knows how tough that'll be? Probably tough. And we can come back here shortly to go and take care of your true love's first kiss deal. So you can find your girlfriend or ex-lover, whatever crazy nonsense is going in your head. So, Chad, what was it like inside of there?
It was well, basically the only thing I could kind of see was blue, just blue everywhere.
Oh, that does not sound comfortable.
No, not so much actually. It was pretty boring.
Well, all I can say is at least you won't stop saying your own name. Braddock, what do you make of what happened to him?
Well, I ain't the most knowledgeable person to ask about magic. I'm just surprised he fit in the damn thing. And didn't die.
Good point.
Do you
Ruan?
breathe?
At this point, Chadwick takes the gem and he just chucks it out into the field.
Now hold on now. I heard a special kind of curse that if you're unlucky enough, it'll teleport back to you in unmentionable places.
It's gonna turn into a kidney stone.
You might want to check your trousers.
Chadwick kind kind of gets a real uncomfortable look on his face.
Rowan, can you perhaps explain what the fuck it is we are seeing?
How he just popped out of nowhere?
Yes,
That's my explanation.
that is the opposite of an explanation.
No, I need some chips. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
well, I don't know what this thing is, but it's really annoying.
well, you'll never know, and you might have to disappear quickly. So I guess hold on to it. Anyway, we have to go and meet this dwarf and this halfling lady. The halfling lady's name is Andoko. Andingo. And the man's name is Aluda.
Oh, okay.
Are you familiar with the city of Brighton?
Oh, I might have passed through there.
Okay. Well, both of their families were killed by Anigal Tamad. So we have agreed to avenge them. I am hoping, considering they are small folk like yourself, that your family was not home like him as well. Regardless, we will make him pay for these crimes. Okay,
Certainly,
does
I nods.
anyone need anything else? Ruan, do you need any more mason jars for your collections?
No, I'm doing just fine.
Sai, how do those new rapiers feel? Scimitars. Okay. It's just that I know you loved them once. I'm sorry to see your relationship turn sadder with your swords. Eyes on the prize, head forward. I like that. We will die young. We may as well not die in dreams. Well said. All right. Does anybody else need anything before we head out of here?
Um,
I think
is there going to
everybody's
be an
okay.
herbalist around here? It's,
Hey,
I
what?
kind of wanted to get some herbs and stuff, so I have something to do if I get stuck again.
Yes. So you guys are over here. The halfling and the dwarf walk up and say, "Oh, you're looking for Mother Greta. She's over there," and she points at she's right here. We just start labeling some things so I fucking remember.
my microphone really that powerful?
Yes. Extremely loud.
Oh boy. That's sad. I apologize.
Oh, okay. Are we in front of? Oh, hello.
Mother Greta is right over here.
Sorry, can you move again?
Let's see, do I have a Mother Greta?
We can go through. Never mind.
Yeah, okay. So you walk in and it's dark and cool in there. There is herbs hanging everywhere. The smell is really quite strong, but it's not an unpleasant smell. There's just a lot of smells. She's got herbs hanging from the rafters, I guess you would call them, tied off. Some of them are drying, some of them are being prepared. She's got mortar and pestles and salves and things like that. She's an older lady with gray hair tied in a bun, and she looks up as you guys come in and says, "How can I help you guys?"
Yes. I was just looking for some herbs to make a healing potion. Do you stock any of those?
Oh, yes, we do have some. Let me just have a look. Is that all you guys need, or do you need healing salves or anything along that way? You guys look you're some rough customers. You need have problems with poison or diseases or anything like that?
What do you have, and how much do you charge?
Well, it depends on what you get. The healing salves are, pretty expensive, um, but the poisons are relatively compared to the healing salves not too bad. Same with the disease ones. I have a healing salve for 10 gold pieces. I have.
I have one whole gold piece. What can I get for that?
Oh, well. She goes in back and comes back out, and she's got this green plant. And she goes, "This is the bong plant. I'm sure you've probably heard of it before, but I mean, I can give you some of this. I can make it into a drink for you, or a tea, or a salve, or you can ingest it, or whatever you want to do. Drink
Oh,
it."
just the raw materials are fine. I can make it myself.
Okay, well, that's even better. So she gives you like probably I don't know what really you can compare it to, but say 2 fingers width of this plant, and for a gold piece. You recognize it. It's
Okay.
the same stuff they sell in inns and shit like that.
Thank you very much, then.
Okay, so is there anything else? The cure poison and cure disease, whatever's are 5 gold pieces each. Just in case anyone was wondering.
Oh, that's nice. But this whole world is still rich in our blood. I don't even know if risk is the right word. It was like we barely have this much money.
I'm down to 7 silver pieces, so that's it.
I have like 23 gold, yeah. But I know like Braddock, I don't know if Braddock has 3 gold.
I have 0 gold.
Nope.
Yeah, we're still broke as a joke, Darren. So it's
Well,
like,
when it comes to poisons and disease, y'all can still count on me to handle that personally.
Okay.
and I'm lucky I don't actually have to buy armor, but shit. We gotta start making money. That's what this is about. Hopefully, wait, do we still have the cart so that we can haul back whatever shit he has in this layer and try to sell it?
Yep.
All right.
You have Bessie. You have the cart. There was something else. Bessie, the cart.
Yeah. But I think that's pretty much the plan until we actually start stacking money. Is we're adventurers and entrepreneurs. Oh, we're adventurepreneurs. Adventure capitalists.
Okay, so are you guys leaving the village? Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Mike, because I actually ran out of them.
Ran out of what?
I already said we were adventurepreneurs, and I said we were adventure capitalists, and then I realized I was out of things to say.
All right. So you guys are right here, actually. In the beginning of Braham Wood in New Braham. There's all you guys right there. Da-da, giant fucking this guy.
Giant halfling.
Yeah, giant halfling and giant dwarf.
It's a normal sized halfling and normal sized dwarf. Human
Yes,
sized,
yeah.
I mean.
Right. Okay, so where exactly are you guys thinking about going?
I'll leave this one up to ruin.
Yeah, we could get some ramen.
I love it. I love how it's dead silence.
And y'all thought I was bad. Lord.
All right. So yeah, you guys are headed down to Lugard, through Lugard to Lemon or fucking Remen, and then down through the Damona Mountains and on into the forest. Okay. So yeah, like I said, this is the village. So he could be like anywhere over here. I mean, there hasn't been anyone reporting him, so maybe he's hiding very well over this way.
Or maybe everyone's dead before they can report him.
That could also be an issue, but There's quite a bit of woods there, I guess. Oh, you're talking to us? Yeah, I didn't know if you were talking to the group. Well, I mean, that's the last place I saw him.
That sounds
Sorry,
good.
I thought you
Nope.
were talking to the halfling again. Continue. I apologize.
No, I was just gonna say cool, but no, I haven't been talking to the halflings.
He would have just said cool. She would have just said, yeah, that's fine. Pardon me. She says, you guys are the adventurers. Okay, so it took you about a day to get from Camelin to New Braham. Was that right?
Damned if I know.
Yeah.
Anyone remember? Okay.
1 day,
Uh,
6 squares.
1 day is 6 squares.
Yep.
God damn. I don't think that's right. Because that's pretty far. Anyway, we'll figure it out. It's probably going to be fluctuating. So we'll say yes. 1 day. Where's the map? So you get to Camelin. Do you guys want to go into Camelin? You can probably stop there for to go to an inn or whatnot. They can't pay for you guys on this one. They don't have that much money. You took it all. So
I mean, we don't have any real need to stay here, right?
No, I mean you guys can sleep in the woods or on the road or whatever you really want to do. It doesn't matter.
We could just camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well keep traveling in camp.
Sounds fine for me. I'm always outside.
No, we never bring food. I always hunt and get food.
Okay. So, like, how far into the night would you guys say you're going?
Dusk.
So you're going, you're making pretty good time. Say you get to Camelin and then halfway to Carysford. Before you rest, you just pull over to the side. It's pretty decent clearing. So it's not too difficult to find a good place to sleep. Crank up a fire. See if I can find us a camp. So everyone's around the fire. There's a fucking imaginary card over here, and Bessie also. Speaking of that, yeah, you guys aren't in the inn anymore. So you guys are around the fire. Fuck, I keep wanting to call him Landmark. Crimson goes out and catches dinner very quickly. It's fucking pheasants. It always seems to be fucking fowl or fish with this guy.
Look,
And
if
he
they
puts
want
it
a
back.
deer, I'll get a deer.
Yeah, but you prefer fish and fucking birds. Just because that's what cats do, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, if they want more different food, they gotta ask.
Make special requests.
Is there a river around here?
Is there what?
A river?
There is. It's a little off into the woods. It's kind of down at the bottom of a little, like, 7-foot drop off cliff sort of situation.
Oh, I did find some tubers and berries for Enzo, not Enzo, Ruin.
Right. Yes, definitely.
I thought about him this time and got him some actual vegetables instead of just some random ass leaves and fruit.
Roasted turnips and berries.
Yeah, but I got him some. I made him a nice Greek salad without feta or olives
Or lettuce.
or oil
Or lettuce.
or lettuce. Okay, it's a pretty terrible salad, but he has vegetables.
So Chandler wanders off into the fucking forest and he starts screaming at the top of his lungs. Yeah, exactly. You think he's probably going to call down a lot of any monsters in the area, probably for sure. If he, pardon me, keeps up like that.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second one.
Actually, Sai, I'm pretty sure you can take the first watch because considering that we just found out that you're enough and you don't really need to take that much of a rest. I'll take second.
I'll take third.
Okay. So Chadwick comes back, sits around the fire. Not very talkative. Seems pretty down.
What is wrong, Charlie? I mean, what is wrong?
I was just hoping to find Marta here. It's like, you know, I think she's gone forever, but I just keep hoping in the back of my mind that maybe she's still out there somewhere.
She is in your heart. At the very least. She has not gone forever. She is in your heart and your mind. In your mind, you may feel you are losing, but you will still keep that spark of hope. That spark of you that loves and is good. And when we find this castle of true love, maybe you may find something even more solidified. In the meantime, you can live your life as a just and good man and keep her legacy proud.
Yes, I guess that's just what I'll have to do.
Your love will not leave you. And remember, there are many who are not so fortunate to even have that much love. And I know to feel such joy and to have it snatched away seems to leave a wound that will never heal. But trust me, you are blessed, my friend. You are blessed.
And Chadwick just kind of nods, but you can tell he's still not quite satisfied.
I suppose I should leave the inspirational speeches to you, brother. All right. Oh boy. Whose watch is it? All right.
Give me 1 second, please, guys.
Sire, do not hold the farm. If someone attacks during the night, wake us up so we may fight alongside you. I do not want you getting to take over asses and kicking many of the names.
Okay.
I cannot
So,
know the heirs young.
whose watch is it first?
Size.
Sai. Okay. So everybody hits the hay. It's quite a nice night out. Oh shit! I lost the fucking dwarf and shit. Give me a sec. You're all around the fire. Apparently, they're going to take watch too, if you want them to, I guess.
Well, we got it covered. They can do their thing. If they want to stay up, they can, but they don't need to take watch. And
Yeah.
we also don't put our lives in the hands of strangers.
They try, but it's not. They don't make it through your whole shift.
Yeah. I mean, these guys don't have stats.
Well, yeah, they're not. They're definitely not adventurers. They're just fucking traveling.
They're part of an escort mission.
Call them. Yeah, exactly. They would be part of the escort mission. Okay. So why don't you give me a perception check, Sai? Okay. You hear sounds out in the woods, and you from the light of the fire, you see eyes flashing in the darkness. Can you give me a nature check?
You're rolling pretty good today, Derek.
Yeah. It sounds like there's more than one. You're not really sure what is going on, but it sounds like something is. How what? You're probably like, what are they broken up as? 3 or 2?
No, I don't think we've ever actually. I guess 2. I don't think we've ever actually really talked about it.
One.
I mean, mathematically, it doesn't make any sense because you're supposed, except for fucking elves, you're supposed to have 8 hours for a long rest, and somehow or another that splits between a party of 4 people. So, no, mathematically, it doesn't make any sense. We just say things like first, second, and third, and fourth watch because it makes us feel good abstractly, but like I said, mathematically, it doesn't really work.
Yeah, it really doesn't. But anyway, we'll say you're about 3/4 the way through your fucking shift. Whatever that works out to.
I mean, it could work. I mean, but technically, even if we had 2 hours each, that covers the whole 8 hours for everybody. But it's still everybody's only sleeping for 6 hours at that point, isn't it?
Yeah, 6 hours. You can fucking. Your adventurers, you can fucking function on.
I feel like that. Yeah.
That guy and fucking Dragonheart.
Right. Uh,
3 days?
Sean Connery. No, wait, Sean Connery was the dragon.
The other guy. What are the bridges? No.
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter. That
It
dude.
doesn't at all. Nope.
Bottom
alright,
line is,
back to it.
we don't need fucking 8 hours. We're adventurers. God damn it, boys.
Anyway, 2 hours to each is fine. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
1.5
I'm happy
hours
with that.
each, I don't know.
Whoever has the highest perception really should be the person watching for the longest, but you know.
Well, I also have good perception, as does Zen. Only non-perceptive person is Ben.
Me?
Oh, you're not perceptive either.
No, I got a -1 for wisdom.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, -1 perception.
Wow. All right, so you're never taking first watch.
All right, so where were we? Sai heard things in the forest.
Like I said, tiny.
Yeah, no, that's good. I was just looking for fucking something. Okay. So yeah, all of a sudden coming closer to you is
You woke us all up, I assume.
what's that?
You woke us all up after noticing this stuff, right?
You see
No answer.
flashes into and pack of wolves comes out of the darkness. You would have had the chance to wake them when you saw them flashing around and making noise the first time, but they're making their move now. But I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can wake them, you can yell, you can fucking do whatever you want, but they're going to attack.
Probably want to wake us up. just watching them. I took first watch. I watched them come over and eat you.
Yeah. Oh, that's not it. Let's roll for initiative.
And also, I think I got like dark vision 60. Can I get some more vision here?
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Wow, I'm rolling shitty today.
All right.
Even Rustbust's rolling higher than you and me, Ruin. Rustbutt was the name of the paladin type person in Final Fantasy IX. Okay, well, his name wasn't Rustbutt, but that's what the main character called him.
Oh. Wait, Steiner was he? His actual name?
Yeah. I forgot his name. Yeah, it's on my other laptop, which is busted now. God damn.
So what's
Wow.
going to happen is that the rest of you guys is going to be Psy versus the Wolves, and then you guys are going to come in on the next round.
What next round?
The
All
round
right.
after the first attack.
The round after Si's dead.
You don't need to hit them all in one round. Maybe I'm using the word round improperly.
No. You're using the word round. I was just talking about. So Sai dies this round, and then we get to get up and try to avenge him.
Where did Psy go?
Apparently, he's going to get gobbled up by 6 fucking wolves as he tries to
There?
eat these mini attacks.
He ran. Okay.
I'm rooting for you, Sai.
It's Psy's turn, so
Run.
You should be able to yell for us.
Run away.
yeah, you still haven't tried to wake them up yet. No, I mean, no, you could just yell or make noise or whatever. Just something to wake them up. You don't have to go over and what's that?
Just talking like that's a free action, right? It doesn't take any.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not what you think about here, Derek. Wake us up, and hopefully we can help you.
He doesn't have to run faster than the wolves. He just has to run faster than us.
All right. Now, Mike, if all the wolves get their turn, and considering that we're behind them anyway, that's going to be 12 attacks basically on Darren before we get to say anything. Just being mindful of that.
Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens.
All right.
Let's not get too excited. Okay. So did you? What was that you said, Sai?
He woke us up.
Okay. So now it is your. Yeah. So what are you gonna do next? You moving in?
Where are the werewolves? I mean, not werewolves. Where are the wolves?
Right to the south of you. Do you not have fucking?
No, I do. I see them now. I just had my screen scrolled up.
Oh. Everybody see?
Yeah.
Braddock. You. Hey, Dark, can you see the torch, Braddock? Okay. Hey. I'm going to shrink everybody back down to normal size. You can keep going, Darren. I was just giving everybody a heads up. Let's see. Oh, yes. Which one are you doing? 20 or attacking? Which one are you trying to hit?
So that's That's 9 total damage.
Jesus Christ. Is somebody on a train?
No, there's a train outside of my house.
God damn it.
It's-
Okay, let's see. Where are we at here? That is a hit. You hit for 5, and you're going to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. That is a miss. He is.
Hey, Darren, do you have 2-weapon fighting or do you have archery? Okay.
And then did you?
No, I understand that. I was just wondering if you remember to take off the whatever on your offhand swing. Okay. Yeah, I see it. All right.
All right. So that's a second attack on the same wolf. Okay. All right. Just hold on a second. So those two, that guy has to make a saving throw. Oh, he saved. Turn order. It's his turn. Okay. Okay.
Wait, why do you have 3 attacks?
Yeah, action searched. I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you come in and you slash that wolf in front of you. You slash him pretty good. He doesn't go down, but you can see you've really affected him. He's cowering in fear. With the other one, or maybe are you using 2 weapons? Okay. So with your other scimitar, you slash at the wolf beside you, or I guess beside him, and he also takes a deep slash, but is not dead, and he looks pretty angry.
Yeah, I thought you could attack one more time. If you action search.
Action Surge only gives you an attack. It doesn't give you another bonus action, though. So it's 3 attacks.
Yeah, it says possible bonus action. That's why I.
No, you don't get 4 attacks. You only get the 1 bonus action per turn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait. 5. Why? The first one got 5.
And then he got 4 because he expended one of his fear dice.
Oh, the fear dice does damage?
Yeah, it adds that to his damage roll, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I Oh, yes, I guess I did. So what do we got? 4? Yes. So 17. Okay, so that one goes down. The second one goes down. You cut him in half with one slash. He goes down with a howl. The other one is looking much worse and cringing, tail between its legs. That wolf is dead. The one whose turn it is. Um, oh, okay.
Just one more AC, that helps.
But it could have been 8.
Yes, but it wasn't. Of course, you blew through all your superiority dice on the first round.
So you get one attack of opportunity with a +1 armor class. Is that the idea? Okay.
There you go. It wasn't even necessary, sadly. No. I mean, you didn't know.
Okay. He takes a swipe at you. Okay, so you move there. He's gonna run up and bite you. With a howl and a vicious snarl, he takes a bite. Is that a hit? Okay. Now give me a strength saving throw, please. Okay, and you are knocked prone. Okay, so we'll say you're probably right. That is too many attacks. So we'll say it's Chadwick's turn. We'll just go through the order as normal.
Okay. So, wow, there's a lot of values here. I look too friendly.
So yeah, you
First thing.
lift your head up, and through the light of the fire, you see wolves attacking and Sai cutting one of them in half, attacking another one, and then retreating closer to the fire. And one of them followed after him.
Let's see. So the one of them is damaged, I think.
The one that's closest to you should have some wound on him because their side killed the other one. But one of them's standing on top of Sai's chest.
Okay. So
Pretty much, yeah.
the one standing on top of Sai is damaged. Then was it?
Should be.
No, it is
No?
not. No,
Oh.
that was the one that came out of the darkness, or the
Oh.
side, I guess I should say.
Okay. I was not aware of that. Oops.
There was a guy right beside him, right here.
Mm.
Just a little off.
Okay. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let's see. Yeah, let's cast sleep here.
20 feet of a point you choose. 30 hit points. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so give me a range.
I'm gonna let's see. Probably can only get maybe 2 of these things, I bet. So let's do that kind of a thing.
Just on those two right there.
That's only 10 feet. 20 feet is this.
Oh,
So you
sorry.
can actually get
Well,
all 4 of them.
well, I can just do it the other direction, extend out, so
Okay.
like that or something.
All right.
I think that's 40.
Well, it doesn't matter. In any case, it's only going to hit the 2 of them.
Okay.
So the way sleep works, Mike. Wait, you know how sleep works?
Not really. If you get hurt, you
Nah. Yeah, but the main part, the first part is that 30 means that I don't know, let's say these guys have 15 hit points. Let's say the first guy has 15 hit points. You knock 15 off that 30, and whatever's left, if it is equal to or more than the next person, he goes to sleep.
right.
So on and so
Yeah,
forth.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a good sleep thing, but we'll see. It's the clock.
Okay, sleep.
Okay, so they both go and just kind of to, I guess, roll or curl up and just sit down. It's 1 and 2. Okay, is that your turn?
No, I'm also going to quicken a spell here.
Okay.
Run over to this wolf here and poke him.
Is that a cantrip? Okay. You're to the guy. Oh, okay. Range is 5. Oh.
So it just does 6 damage, and then if he moves, he takes another 1d8.
Okay. Good shot with the dagger. You see him surrounded, and the air around him is kind of vibrating a little. You can't actually see anything. You just see the vibration in the air. And so a little, and you probably know this, but once you start casting spells, you get that euphoric feeling of touching the true source, and everything's kind of a lot better. You can see better, you can hear better, everything's brighter. Seems pretty fantastic. Is that your turn?
That's
Okay. So this wolf, um, the one that is hit down here and feared, is just going to stay where he is and not do anything. This wolf, however, is not going to go near the fire. He's going to move. Oh, that's kind of a dumb idea, but he's going to move up here, and he is going to attack. He's going to attack Chadwick. He gets
Wow.
advantage because of pack tactics.
down, Ducky.
Ooh. Oh, shitty. So he takes a light a lunge at you, saliva dripping, lips bared, but he misses. the next two wolves are sleeping nice and quietly. Braddock, is your turn.
Is Ben here?
He's here.
Ben didn't fall asleep, did he?
Uh,
Chadwick, did you accidentally hit Ben with a sleep spell?
all right.
Maybe.
Braddock can't wake up. Crimson, it's your turn.
All right, hold on 1 second. I'm about to hit him up, but yeah, I'm gonna make my move and try to stab some people. Well, I'm gonna try to stab and elbow some people. Whatever comes first. All right, so, oops. I'm gonna come behind here. So I guess I'm not gonna do that because then that guy would get an attack of opportunity on me. So I'm gonna go up to this guy and I'm gonna hit him with my long sword.
Okay. That is a hit, and you impale him, and he goes down with a howl.
Oh, he's
Yes.
dead?
Yep.
All right, cool. So then I will step on the doggy and I will hit this one, hopefully with a flying knee at advantage.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, while it's focused on Chadwick, you stab your sword through its friend. As it goes down, you keep running and come in with a vicious knee in mid stride. Um, you get him right exactly where you wanted to, but he did just happen to slip at just the last second, so you didn't get full damage on it. But he felt it, that's for sure. He gives a
All right.
yelp, and yeah.
Since we're gonna go back to sleep after this anyway, I will drop a chi point and I will hit him one more time. No, I won't. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That was supposed to be an advantage.
There's a hit.
Is that 3 fucking ones in a row?
It looks like it.
Zen, what the fuck?
Okay, so you hit him with a knee, and then you come in with another knee, a double knee, and hit him both times. And is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Ruin, it's your turn. He's barely holding it together. It sounded like he cracked a rib, and you can hear the bloody whistle or bubble of him trying to breathe.
No, I was yelling at Zen because the last time we played and rolled, Zen rolled like 10 runs in a row.
All right. This is the first time I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use a Hexblade Curse on this guy. It's not a spell.
All right.
Here, I mean, it's just a thing I can do. On this guy.
Can you move that around?
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's like Hunter's Mark, except for this guy. Bonus damage.
That's what I thought.
So I'll swipe to
Okay,
him.
which guy is it? The guy right in front of you?
Yeah. This guy right
Okay.
there.
Yep.
All right, that's not good.
No, but that is a hit. Oh, wait. No, that is not a hit. Sorry. Come in with a swing, and he just miscalculated the range.
And that's all I can do.
Okay. Sai, it's your turn.
You have to get up. Yeah. You probably only need one. I would take off your offhand first. Yeah, I would shoot with my offhand first if I were you.
Which You're hitting the guy who's in front of you, I'm assuming. We got it right here. Okay. You hit him, cut his face up pretty bad, and he goes down in a squeal or a yelp and blood.
Yeah, so you have 15. Unless you wait, what do you have? 35? Oh. So that's 17? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Chadwick, it's your turn.
Oh. I thought he had time to doff his crossbow and shoot. But I guess not. Okay. Right, I could do that. You couldn't do that. Never mind. I thought I could have got away with that, but you couldn't. Understand. Mm-hmm. All right, fair enough.
Did I skip you, Ruin, or did it go?
No, the only person who got skipped was Ben because he fell asleep.
Oh no. Ruin said he wanted to heal. Is that because I skipped, or did you forget?
Oh no
to
no.
skip?
It's when the cursed target dies, I get healed.
Oh, okay. All right.
He died, I get healed 4 HP. And then because he died, the curse is down. It's not
Yeah, Ben. Yeah, Ben. You did actually fall asleep. You missed your turn.
Chadwick, it's your turn.
Okay, so both the wolves in front of me are dead, right?
Yes.
So we have 2 sleeping wolves and 1 feared wolf left.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well then, I'm going to cast a firebolt at the feared wolf.
Okay. That's this guy right here. Oh, there's a hit.
Yeah. 3 damage.
It
What?
doesn't look like it does much, but he howls and fuck. I keep wanting to say they squeal, but they don't do that at all. They yelp. It yelps, and it's enough. It burns him, and he collapses, and he is out.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Now, how long does sleep last for?
10 rounds.
10 rounds, okay. So I guess that's it.
I mean, we could murder these wolves.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you're going to do with them.
Well, we would get advantage on attacking them. So we could all surround one wolf and just stab it and look really fucking tough.
You got a minute before it fucking sleeps up.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as we hit him, so yeah, but I mean, we would have advantage. Well, the first person, yeah, Braddock would have advantage on his attack. So as long as Braddock doesn't fuck up, we're good.
Turn.
I'm awake this time.
Yes, you have advantage on either wolf.
Okay.
Both sleeping.
Personally, in this kind of situation, I just go with the coup de grace rule, but.
And I have advantage?
You do.
Ooh.
Yeah, but Braddock's going to roll a 1 on one of these. Luckily, he has advantage.
Oh, here. I will use the pike. There we go.
All right. You killed the hell out of that sleeping wolf.
The guy right in front of you, I'm guessing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pull out the card. I want to see what you do to this wolf. Maybe you'll get an extra attack.
He doesn't even get a squeal or anything. He just dies. Yeah. Pull a card.
Ooh.
Oh, right through the chest. Sticks to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Minor
let's see
bleeding.
if.
Huh.
All right, so since Ben didn't get a 1, let's see if it's me. No, but I managed to fucking miss a wolf that's standing still.
No, 13 is a hit.
Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna stomp him.
Okay. All right. So Ben comes over and stabs the one guy through with the lance, and then Crimson comes up behind him, sneaking up. You know how cats do, how they're going real slow and real sneaky. And then he just kind of leaps up silently, arms outstretched, lands 1 foot beside the wolf's head, and then comes down with his other foot, stomping him with his heel onto the wolf's head, and then doing it again. And on the second one, you hear a loud crack, and the wolf, something starts leaking out of the wolf's ears, and it's not blood. It's more like a gray, viscous kind of brownish color.
Yeah. Did I shake my butt first? That's all I want to know.
Yes. So yes, both dead.
Well, I certainly don't like being woken up by those guys.
So, before anyone asks, I must say, wolves do not make for good dinner. They are not tasty at all. But if anyone is still hungry, I do know how to fry them in a stew. You'll be crapping for a day straight. I could, but it's a little stringy and greasy. Look, this. You have no. Fine. So Crimson gets to work. He starts skinning and dressing the wolves. Starts sticking in some recipes. He does barbecue one, throws one on a spit, and he does make a nice little wolf stew. He's gonna try to make dry one out and see if he can make some wolf jerky so that people have snacks.
I don't know if you have that kind of time.
Oh,
You
well,
always want-
probably not. Do we
Right.
want to call it here since Ben's already fallen asleep anyway? Because I mean, there's no point in us starting the fight against the mad dude when go ahead. Yeah, because the way I see it, we'll be searching for him, and by that time, Chadwick will probably join us for the actual fight.
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
Maybe.
what
I
do you
mean,
guys think?
I think Ben doesn't even get a vote this time because I think he's asleep again.
No, I'm still here. How short are we from a regular session?
About 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. It's about time then. I was gonna be like, I can very nobly get more coffee.
Yeah, I mean, we're about half an hour short of a regular session anyway. We're not that bad. We actually started on time today.
Yeah, 12:30 is when we usually end. Where we're supposed to end, so that's like 50 minutes. But that's fine. What does everybody else think? I guess that's majority anyway, isn't it?
Sounds good to me.
You use all your tricks today.
Yeah.
All of them.
I guess the short rest is coming up, so
Yeah. So we'll be ready to go again.
but remember, short rests aren't every time, right? They're just iffy.
Mhm.
But you guys can get one now. Try out all your new fucking snazzy shit. Um, yeah,
Okay,
so we'll end here. Does anybody have any questions going forward?
What?
Uh, no, no, no at all. I was about to ask about like magical weapons and stuff, but we're only level 3, so I'm not really concerned about that yet.
Yeah, I
I
haven't
know there
really
will be a lot.
decided. Honestly, I'll tell you my thing about magical weapons. Um, with all the bonuses you guys get, with like, like by level say 8 or 9, you can be like have a +7 to attack. I don't really necessarily see the 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 joy of getting a +1 sword when you're already getting a +7 to hit, right? So tell me if I'm wrong here. Is it really a lot lackluster?
The point is mainly resistances.
What do you mean?
Resistances.
Basically,
Yeah.
things that are
So
resistant to magical.
I mean, all right. So without giving a, I mean, this isn't really giving
right.
anything away. All right. So this isn't really giving anything away, Mike.
No.
Tomorrow you're going to be facing things with resistances on them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Now a lot of you guys are magical, so it might not be as bad.
Right.
But there'll be some things out there with resistances, especially with us all being um, martial martial players. Even with us having mages, most of us are still martial players.
Yeah.
Those resistances, when they do come in, it's going to matter.
Oh
The
yeah.
plus and the +1, okay, the +1 and whatnot really matters because you'll remember that Ramlord got to the point where, and I didn't abuse it because I just didn't want to abuse it, but Ramlord got to the point where he could have used his sharpshooter feat all the time with really minimal punishment. Because, it's a -5,
Yeah.
but with the plus weapon, he only had like a +1 weapon. But it was
Right.
because he already had archery too. He was only looking at -2 by the time it was said and done. And that +1 weapon made it so that he could take that sharpshooter and use it if he wanted to. So the +1, +2 matters, and especially in 5e, that little extra, the difference between like 18 and 20 is the difference in really hitting everything. So yeah, they absolutely matter. Um, Same thing on the other side of it. The weapons you can give away willy nilly. What you want to be careful with is the armor. Because if you start
Right.
letting us be at a natural 22
Yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah.
that's when things become really problematic. It's like you got to give your enemies, your bad guys, such a large to hit to be able
Yeah.
to bust through that. So, what you really, personally, I rarely like giving away any type of plus armor. I'll give away armor with some effects, like maybe it gives you fire resistance, or maybe it lets you dodge a certain thing. That's cool. But when you start getting to like I don't know, what was Dassin at?
Too bad.
Then Dassin was like at sometimes 23 AC,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
He's
So
gone.
yeah, you can get crazy when that happens.
Right.
It's just something to think about. We're nowhere near there
Yeah.
yet. I'm not worried about it yet.
That's why it never. I don't know. It didn't seem like any kind of accomplishment because, like I said, you were getting pluses. But I understand the effects the weapons have. Now that's another
I know what
thing.
you mean.
Yeah,
Because,
but
like, obviously, I haven't given you guys any +1 weapons. Like, your magical
yeah,
weapons that you guys are going to get are all going to be effect type, actual legendary magic weapons.
right,
Not the mundane, oh, this is a +1 sword, and I make up a little story about it.
right.
I would prefer for magical weapons that we do kind of the same thing. You look at us, look at what we're doing, and kind of see something that fits. Do you have the DMG?
Yeah,
Okay, because I've been bumping my head against that to figure out what to give you guys. Like personally, I would still say kind of the same thing. Whenever the time's right, have us earn something that just kind of completes or rounds out our characters, or is just really cool for our characters. But definitely stick to the DMG in what it says, because that'll keep you out of the trouble of letting us become like, super beast.
Yeah, right.
Just
But yeah,
have you guys run into any monsters with resistances yet?
in this game, not yet.
yeah. The
Oh wait, I'm sorry, the Scarecrows had it.
Scarecrows did, and I
Scarecrows did.
think one other thing did too, but I
The
don't remember.
Scarecrows did, and the Ants probably did.
No, it wasn't the. Well, no, I don't remember. It might have
I
been
know
the
it was
ants.
the Scarecrows. Did the Crows?
It was what happened in between. Um, uh, Let me think about it for a second. You guys fought scarecrows, and before that, you fought um,
Oh, right. When we fought the Dark Friends.
the baby killers.
Yeah, the
Yeah, but no, they didn't have. They did. They wouldn't have had it.
No, they were just humans.
Yeah.
Okay. It might have been the
Uh,
Scarecrows. The
Might have just
Scarecrows
been
might
the
have been the first.
scarecrows.
It might have just been the Scarecrows.
It might have been scarecrows and the crows. You're right. I don't remember, but I
Yeah, I
thought
think it was the Scarecrows and the Crows.
yeah. So anyway,
The whole thing about resistance is it's you either have them or you don't. So if you give your players magical weapons right off the bat, then basically it makes resistance for any monster absolutely meaningless.
Hmm.
because magical weapons negate the resistance.
Right.
Right.
Oh, I did not realize that.
Yeah.
It should have made sense to me, but I never even thought of it. To be
Yeah,
honest.
the only way you can give them early is if you give something straight up immunity. And immunity is like fucking liches,
Right.
which
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter because, yeah, why in the world, like, you don't fight a lich until like level freaking 15
At least
or
level
something.
at least level 7 anyway.
A lich? If you fight a lich at level 7,
Easy.
if you fight a lich at level 7, then that's a TP. That's a TPK.
Well, you guys
Unless
fought what level were you guys when you fought that dragon? I guess the dragon wasn't.
that wasn't even an adult dragon. That was a young dragon. So
No,
we
that
were
was an
about
adult.
level.
That was
That
an
was
adult dragon. The second one was a young dragon.
okay. I mean, even with being an adult dragon, um,
I think it was like 11 CR or 12 or something like that.
yeah. But that's not that bad. We were like
No.
level 7 or level 8.
Yeah.
We were really tough, and he didn't do any layer actions or
Right.
legendary actions.
No.
So you take
I
out the layer actions, the legendary actions, then.
I didn't have the monster manual then either. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, that's what I'm
I
saying.
didn't even know that layer actions were a thing until I looked in fucking.
Yeah, without those layer actions and those legendary actions, a lot of those bosses become pretty normal.
Well, legendary actions I did get, but
Hmm.
anyway, yeah. So good game, guys.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Oh, but sorry, what Enzo said, what Chadwick said was right. You definitely don't want to just negate that. There's nothing wrong with resistances as long as we have other ways to do things.
I mean,
It's cool, but you don't want them just to be negated either. You still want something to be kind of cool.
Right.
I've seen people rule that you get to +1 or +2, but it's not necessarily a magic weapon, so you still get your pluses,
Right.
but it's not a magic weapon. 3.5 rust monsters could still eat magic weapons. 5e rust monsters don't, but you can always have something wrong with your rust monsters that it's possible to do that.
Yeah.
You don't want to hit rust monsters too much because rust monsters are fucking bastards.
Yeah. No, I'm probably giving you guys magic weapons and taking them away by a rust monster is a little bit beyond my fucking.
No, it's a little dickish.
Yeah. But anyway, okay, that's cool.
I mean, keep it in your back pocket. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I was aware of resistances because of the scarecrow, so I didn't realize the magic weapons negated them, so
Oh yeah,
I'll work around it.
yeah, they do.
So yeah, like I said,
Well, I
he's
mean,
got
the flip side of that, of course, I just mean is that I feel like a lot of melee characters kind of get the short end of the stick there if they, if you have a lot of resistance monsters, because then they're doing half damage and
yeah.
Well,
That's
at some point in D&D, the melee characters get the short end of the stick.
yeah.
Just period. Like, I mean, between
Have this all
resistances,
end at the end.
between having to go up there, having to pay for equipment, lots of stuff. I mean, melee, you know what I mean? It's like I could drop a fireball and kill everybody, or I could sit here and pound this dude for like hours on end. Yeah, at some point, the casters, their only deal is being a little bit squishier. And that's not even necessarily the case. Because,
no.
clerics aren't squishy.
Yeah, and you can
Yeah.
switch over and get one fucking level of anything that has armor, and you can instantly wear heavy armor.
Right.
Switch
You
out to
run
something
into that
else.
with the ultra armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, wait. Do all those give you? I don't know that fighter gives you proficiency in armor out the gate, does it?
It does.
Yeah.
Okay, you still got to have the 13 strength to do it. But like you said,
Yeah.
if you're somebody who can do that, then by all means.
And that's why I should have taken Barbarian at first level because Ruin has a really high constitution.
Hmm.
So he would have had 17 AC in the beginning.
Right. You
But
wouldn't have been able to take advantage of any of it later because you can't do any spells while you're raging, but you still would have had the base
right, but
passive stuff.
it's just the Barbarian is just for the AC.
I see what you're saying. And that first level of hit points would be pretty fucking nice too.
Yep.
That'd be real nice. I don't know that Monk really I don't see that Monk really cross classes with anything.
You can, I think, stretch it, but yeah, you're right.
Depending on the GM, Druid is a good one, but
Yeah, and I think it depends on what kind of monk you go for. If you do, I think because I believe one of them's charisma. I might be wrong with that.
No, they're all wisdom. So like Ranger doesn't really help. Cleric, like not cleric. Cleric, I guess. And like he has said, Druid possibly could. I can see Druid working.
If you do wild shape with monk, it's kind of stupid actually, but
Yeah. I could see I could see Druid helping. I could see like Crimson, because Crimson can hit 160 miles, can hit 160 feet right now because he's a tabaxi. So I can already double my speed and then I can sprint. So I can hit 160 feet right this second before I go anywhere else. I don't know what I'm going to wild shape in to improve that. But I guess if you count those things as unarmed attacks, well, I don't know. It's not like I have to multi-class. I know it worked for Randlore being able to get that, and Randlore would have been really interesting if we would have got to see him with that third level of Rogue, and he got his Arcane Trickster.
Yeah.
But that is what it is.
I like the thought of an Arcane Archer. I always did. But is that do they have that in?
Arcane Archer does exist. There's a difference. Arcane Trickster is a rogue subclass.
Yeah. I know that.
Arcane Archer is in.
It's a ranger.
Is in Xanathars? Yeah, it's in Xanathars. It is. I don't like it. But it does have some powerful arrows. It's kind of like Battle Master, but I feel like Battle Master gets more dice. Because I want to say like Arcane Archer only gets like 2 arrows until later. Okay, so third level, blah blah blah. You gain this feature once per turn when you fire a magic arrow. Blah blah blah. Arcane Shot. You have 2 uses of this ability. You don't gain an additional 1 until 7. Whereas with Battle Master, you get 4, Battle Master dice right out the box, and then you're also able to, um, dip into things like if you really just want more Battle Master dice, there's even a feat where you can get some more. But there with Arcane Archer, you get to use your power twice per long rest. That's limiting, and it doesn't really get much better down the road. The spells are nice, but when are you going to use them? You have one where you can banish somebody, but banishing just means that they lose a turn, they just don't exist anymore. I don't know. It's okay. I understand the idea. I see why it's cool, but ultimately, the person who likes to be somewhat effective in me can just see better subclasses to go with. It is cool. I would definitely create an enemy or an NPC with these abilities, and I think it would shine more in that light than it would for a player.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm trying to figure out why my camera's still on. It's weird. Somebody's watching me jerk off, I think.
It's Darren. You can see?
Okay, well, I'm going to go to bed. So,
All right, man.
good game.
All right, catch everybody tomorrow. Don't forget tomorrow's game is at 7:30.
Which is 8:30. Okay, for me.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I will see
All right.
everybody then.
All righty.
Okay, man. See ya.